So Samsung has finally unveiled the Galaxy S24 series. Here are top 5 features of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The first one has to be 7 years of Android OS updates. Yes, you heard it right. The S24 Ultra, just like the Pixel 8 series, will also get 7 years of Android OS updates. And the second one has to be the 200 megapixel main camera and the 50 megapixel 5x zoom camera with sensor crop. The S24 Ultra has a 200 megapixel main camera, just like the S23 Ultra. The main camera though this year can do sensor crop, which allows the phone to zoom up to 2x without losing any quality at 12.5 megapixel resolution. This is the same technology that will also be applied on the 5x periscope zoom camera, which can do zoom up to 10x without losing any quality at the same 12.5 megapixel resolution. That means you're getting 4 zoom levels now: 2x, 3x, 5x, and 10x. The other cameras such as the 3x telephoto camera, the 12 megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, and the 12 megapixel selfie camera, they are unchanged from the S23 Ultra. The S24 Ultra also supports portrait mode photos with 5x zoom and 8K video recording at 30 fps with both the main and the 5x zoom cameras. Pretty cool. The next one is definitely the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chipset. This chipset is about 20% faster in terms of CPU, 41% faster in terms of NPU, and about 30% faster in terms of GPU than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy chipset powering the S23 Ultra. Here is a benchmark result if you are interested. Samsung has also implemented a much bigger vapor chamber cooling system inside the S24 Ultra, which is about 1.9 times bigger than that is of the S23 Ultra. And this is mostly to have a better sustained performance with the chip. And the fourth feature is actually titanium build. The Galaxy S24 Ultra is the first Galaxy phone to use titanium material for its frame, which makes the phone much more premium and stronger than the aluminum build of any previous Galaxy Ultra models. The titanium is also a much heavier than aluminum, but Samsung has somehow kept the weight of the phone same as the S23 Ultra, 233 grams. The Galaxy S24 Ultra also has Gorilla Glass armor on the front, and the last one has to be the flat display with 2600 nits of peak brightness. Yes, the Galaxy S24 Ultra has flat display unlike the curved display on the last year's model or the last year's model. The display is a 6.8-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2X display with Quad HD Plus resolution and 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, means it can switch between 1 to 120Hz depending on the content of the display. But there are two more important things about the display here. The first one has to be the peak brightness. It's 2600 nits, which is also much higher than the 1750 nits of the S23 Ultra. But that's not the only thing. The 1500 nits of manual brightness is also way better than the 1200 nits of manual brightness on the S23 Ultra. The second one actually has to be the bezels are insanely thinner compared to last year's model. They're also symmetrical this time, so you don't have any chin at the bottom anymore. Pretty cool, huh? And the last and the bonus feature, the Galaxy AI. The Galaxy S24 Ultra is a phone that is all about AI. It has so many AI features. Now, to keep this in mind, some of the AI features actually request cloud to work. Some of them don't really need cloud. But most of these features are also coming to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, in case you're thinking. Now, this feature lets you search for anything on the screen by drawing a circle around it. And to initiate that, you have to press on the home button or the home bar and then use your finger to do it or use the S Pen to do it. You can circle around a word or item to look up its meaning or find a similar item in the market. The next one is actually interpreter mode. Now, this feature lets you translate any text or speech on the screen in real time with split screen experience without the need of any internet connection. So that's really good. For example, you can start a conversation with a foreigner now with this feature. The next one is Live Translate. Now, this feature lets you have a voice call with someone who speaks a different language. So, for example, if you call a customer care in another country or talk to a friend who speaks a different language, it will automatically transcript, then translate, and then it will also read it out for you, as if the other party is speaking in your preferred language.
Hola, me gustaría hacer una reserva para el 23 de enero.
¿Para cuántas personas? Creo que estamos completos, pero lo comprobaré.
For how many people, I think we're complete, but I'll check it.
For 2 people. Thank you for checking.
And this is the same thing will also happen to them if they're using a Galaxy phone. And if not, they will only hear the translated voice, but in their own language, pretty much on device and no internet needed. The next one has to be Chat Assistant. Now, this feature lets you chat with your friends or family in different languages and get instant translation of what they're saying. And you can also change the tone of the message. For example, you can make it funny, professional, or casual. But do keep this in mind, this only works inside Samsung's message application and with the Samsung's keyboard app. The next one is Hands-Free Communication Assistant. Now, this feature lets you control your phone with your voice while on the road because it works seamlessly with Android Auto now. It can summarize your messages, read them out loud for you, or even reply them using AI. The next one is Transcription Assist. This feature lets you record and transcribe your voice memos, and it's not new actually, but it can recognize and label different speakers in the readings. Plus, it can make it neat and tidy because it also knows the context of it. And on top of that, it can summarize all of that for you. A really good feature if you use in the class or meetings. The next one is actually Note Assistant. This feature lets you create and organize your note with your voice without typing but with proper context. If you often make notes for different purposes, the Galaxy AI can actually save you time by offering you ready-made templates based on your patterns. It can use AI to improve your handwriting recognition and alignment with the S Pen. And then we have the AI editing features. All the AI editing features, like the first one is Edit Suggestions. The AI will automatically scan your shot and recommends enhancement. It can fix blurring, it can also give you suggestion to remove the reflection, or it can also remove the shadows or crispness if you prefer that. The next one is Generative Editing. You can crop without losing any content, you can erase anything, you can move objects inside the photo, and it will automatically fill in the gaps as if it was the real thing. Now this one actually, the generative editing though, actually needs you to go online to do all of that. Keep that in mind. The next is AI Zoom. The Galaxy S24 series uses AI to enhance digital zoom quality and range. So you can get much better 12 megapixel photos across the zoom range. So even if you are thinking about the 7x or 8x zoom, it will do that. And then the next one is Instant Slow-Mo. Now this one creates more frames in between the existing ones to let you create slow motion videos from just a normal 30 fps videos. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you really liking these AI features and stuffs like this? Now, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is not a cheap phone, by the way. In the US, it starts at $1299, which is about $100 more than the last year's model, but it starts with the same 12 to 56GB option. And there is also a 512GB and a 1TB for $1,420 and $1,659 respectively. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think?